Good morning, parents. Um, I know it's been a while since I did a video. As you can see and hear, I haven't been feeling my best. I thought I was getting better, then all of a sudden it just came over me again. Me and Ryan have been working. Well, I'll rephrase that. Ryan and I have been working to make sure that she's still grasping and understanding the blending sounds. She still needs a little help here and there, which is great, which is not uncommon. And I'm sure she's going to need help as far as different words that she may not know, or unfamiliar words. Her teacher, I emailed her teacher immediately after I got her results back of her being dyslexic, and asked for any words or any work that she felt that Ryan may be lacking in or need help in. She sent me a list of words, and we haven't got to those words yet because we've been working on other stuff, and plus she has homework that's coming in like daily that we work on as far as with spelling and things like that. But she sent the list of words that we will eventually get to. But what I also know is that her teacher said that these words that Ryan needs help with are also words that the rest of her class or some of her other students need help with as well, and that Ryan is in the same boat with her peers in her classroom, so she isn't lagging anywhere. So that's always a plus as well. What I noticed is yesterday, me and Ryan were working on her spelling words, and she kept saying, "Mommy, mommy, what is this word? I can't say this word." And I kept saying, "Sound it out, sound it out." So the word was, I'm trying to think, was it? It was spit, or it was it, but I can't think of. I'm not sure what the word is. I can't remember right off the top of my head right now. But when we got to the word, I remember that her dyslexic coordinator who works with her stated that she was working on long and short vowel sounds, and this particular word had a long I sound. So I had to have her sound it out that way. When she sounded out that way, she was able to get the word better. I said, "Ryan, this word has a long I sound." And when I said that, she started to sound the word out again. And when she sounded the word out again using the long I sound, the word came together for her. And that is amazing, because I sometimes, even as an adult, get confused on short and long vowels. And that's maybe just because I've been out of school like forever, and out of grammar school at that. And then not to say that I don't know, but it's just a matter of, oh, I don't really need that right now. So I know what the word is, so for me it's easier for me to like go over the words and read the stuff because I know what it is. I don't have to sound those words out. But what I also notice is that when we're teaching our kids their ABCs and their sounds, we don't teach the different sounds that go with them until they get further ahead, when it's time to do spelling and things like that. So parents, I would encourage each and every one of you, when you're doing spelling words or just unfamiliar words with the kids, to do the different sounds that each letter can make. Just like the PH makes a f sound. So we need the kids to know that the difference. Basically saying, hey, even though it's making the f sound, look at the letters, the P and the H, the P and the H. So you'll know that it's not an F. Just finding visual cues for them to know when it needs to be interchanged. Some kids get confused on the S and the C, because they seem so similar to each other. The I and the E, sometimes we get to interchange with them as well. So we want to be able to find different cues and different techniques to allow them to be able to know the difference between those different words, or those different letters and sounds. It'll make it a lot easier when it comes down to reading. I would also suggest that you create a chart with the different vowel sounds, short and long vowel sounds, like a chart with the vowels and 2 or 3 different words for each one. 2 or 3 different words for the short vowel sound and 2 or 3 different words for the long vowel sound on both of them, just to be able to give the kid and yourself an idea. Also, letting them know when Y is considered a vowel, and which most adults don't even know. I've asked plenty of adults, do you know when Y takes the sound of a vowel? Because when you say your vowels and it's saying sometimes Y, and that's only Y only becomes the vowel if it's taking the place of the vowel. So like in fly, sky, is taking the place of the I. So it has now become the vowel of the word, if that makes any sense to anybody. But so I think that'll be a good way to start. I'm going to make some charts myself, so that me and Logan, that's my other baby, that's my 2-year-old, so that me and Ryan can work on them, and I'll most definitely show you guys, or the charts that I've created in connection with the short and long vowel sounds and the different words that I use. And you can use any words that have the short and long vowel sound. That way we're able to so that they can see different wording and not just the same words over and over. Also, if you need to break those words down in syllables, like syllable form, so that they are able to see where it should be short or long. Goose and loose, lose and loose. Those 2 are good ones. Lose and loose are really good words to use to get your short and long term sounds as well. Like different words like that, so that they can see and understand. And also get their spelling words if they're already spelling and doing spelling words. And even the older kids that are in middle school and high school, some of the words that they're using in their history class or biology class, that they need to sound out, or or know where it's a better understanding for them. Use those words as well, because even though our kids suffer from dyslexia, we also want them to be successful if the teacher needs them to or wants them to read out loud. We want them to be able to become comfortable with it, even though we know they may never be comfortable with it. We want to always encourage them to be as comfortable as comfortable as they can be when it's time to read and just everything within the school. I am extremely excited about the progress that Ryan is making. Ryan is making straight A's in class. Her teachers are really her teachers are shocked that that she are shocked at the diagnosis, but I also understand that's why they put certain tests and things in play in order to be able to catch it. What I've also learned is that my kids go to a charter school. So what I've learned is, just by speaking with people, is that most people say that was great that they did it this early, because most schools don't do it this early. They always wait until later. And so but those kids are in regular public school and not the charter. So I think that's always a plus as well for me, being a parent, and getting to the point where I know that she has I've been made aware of the situation to getting it under control, and when it's time for her to be successful in whatever we need her to be successful in, she's successful. So guys, I want all of you to have a great and blessed day. Love you all. Kiss them babies, hug on them babies, wish them well on their way to school, and let's kick dyslexia in the butt. Bye.